These types of videos are our favourite, but over the years, some of the so-called ghosts caught on camera have been dubious to say the least, and are poor quality and unconvincing. But here we've uncovered a few that, although divide opinion, are worth a closer look. Here are 5 scary ghosts caught on camera. Hit those lights, sit back, and enjoy. Creepy feet. The Myrtles Plantation in St. Francisville, Louisiana, is touted as one of America's most haunted homes. It's rumoured to be built on an old Indian burial ground, and it's claimed that at least 10 murders have occurred in the house. So it's no surprise that it's also home to 12 resident ghosts. Nowadays, it's a bed and breakfast complex that offers guests a chance to experience the paranormal atmosphere for themselves, and most of the well-known ghost hunting teams have visited here. So when Brandon and Taryn Hunt booked an overnight stay at the house, they were hoping for some paranormal activity, and decided to film some of their stay in the hope of capturing something on camera. However, when they filmed the clip we are going to show you, they didn't notice the 3 pairs of feet walking from the stairs into the main hallway. Take a look. The pair only noticed the spooky walkers when they looked back at the footage. Those who have viewed the clip are divided on what it might be, with some believing it's fake. However, Brandon claims it's genuine footage taken straight from his phone, and given the history of the place, we're inclined to believe him. What do you think? Mum spots son's ghost on kitchen CCTV after figure triggers camera sensor. Jennifer Hodge from Atlanta, Georgia was watching TV in bed with her daughter Lauren when she received a notification on her phone, triggered by the home security camera. It read, "Your entryway camera saw someone," and when mother and daughter viewed the image, they saw a transparent bearded male figure in the kitchen. Take a look. Now, it is creepy enough to receive a notification like this, but what freaked them out was the image looked just like their son and brother Robbie, who died aged 22 2 years earlier from a drug overdose. After receiving the notification, the 2 women rushed into the kitchen but found no evidence of a break-in or anyone being in the house. Rather than being scared of the apparition, Jennifer and Lauren have found comfort in believing it was Robbie visiting to let them know he is happy in heaven. Plain ghost. In November 2016, Francisco Hernandez was finishing his night shift as a security guard at Mexico City Airport when he heard a strange noise coming from one of the empty planes. So as is protocol, he went to investigate, but as he shone his torchlight down the dark aisles of the aircraft, this happened.
Verga. ¿Qué fue eso? No mames.
The shadowy figure peering around the corner left Francisco in shock. But at first, he wasn't sure what he was seeing, and thought it might be a trick of the light, but when it moves, he runs for his life. Francisco managed to record the incident so he could play it back and check that he wasn't imagining it. This is not the first time strange things have been reported at Mexico City Airport. In the past, staff have been left shaken after repeated sightings of a ghost girl lurking around the place, and it's possible this eerie figure is the same spirit. What do you think? The Ghost of Mrs Hopkinson. This next footage was released in 2016, and at the time, paranormal investigators were convinced it was the real deal. The creepy footage was caught on CCTV from inside a vintage clothing store in Nottingham, UK. The store first opened in 1880 and was originally a family-run industrial merchant called H. Hopkins Limited. And although the shop is still called Hopkinson, the family link is long gone. Or is it? When staff viewed CCTV footage, they were shocked to see a transparent figure wandering around the rails of clothing. Take a look. After reviewing the footage, staff at the shop are convinced the apparition is the ghost of the long-dead former shopkeeper's wife, Mrs Hopkinson. Customers of the shop have long been convinced the shop is haunted, and now it seems they may be right. What do you think? Ghost Stalks Drinker. The Dolphin Pub in Littlehampton, England dates back to 1735 and has the reputation as being one of the most haunted buildings in the UK. The ghosts at the pub include a former cook who was murdered by her abusive uncle, who also haunts the place. The spectre of a man in an RAF uniform, the ghost of a woman in white, and a mischievous spirit who throws 20p coins at the customers. Guests have also been spooked while staying in one of the upstairs bedrooms, and more than one has fled, vowing never to return. In fact, one of the rooms is so haunted, it has now been shut off to guests, as it's believed to be haunted by a ghost child, whose portrait is preserved on a photographic plate discovered in the pub. Her name is Dolly, which incidentally is the nickname for the pub. Dolly is alleged to have been one of the 14 children of the former landlord who owned the pub 100 years ago, who unfortunately died of diphtheria in the old nursery. The grave of the little girl is located nearby. Her real name was Ada Constance Parrish, but inscribed above her tombstone is Little Dolly. In 2016, a punter was enjoying a drink in the upstairs lounge of the pub when he felt something brush past him. Unable to figure out what it was, he asked the landlady to check her CCTV, and this is what showed up. Initial thoughts were it was a dog, but when the landlady looked over the footage, she noticed a glowing white shape floating behind the man. At first it was thought it was lights from a band that was performing that evening, but this was quickly dismissed. Some have claimed the footage is fake, but the landlord insists it is genuine, and she does not have the technical ability to superimpose the image onto the tape. What are your thoughts? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.